Very rarely you come across urban legends, myths, people from the dark side, you could say. Infamous people. Purple Aki, as he was known. Heard about him, saw pictures of him long before I ever met him. I'm going to tell you a couple of stories, real life stories, not grim or anything else, just to give you an idea of who he was. You can look him up, he's everywhere on the internet. Friends of mine, people who've worked in prison, ex-cons and the like, a lot of them reposting his death on social media. Like I say, an absolute urban legend. You could say myth, but it was a real person. How do? On this warm, sunny afternoon. Here's our Brian. Before we start, God bless you all. Things happening in this country, and we quite definitely need to stick together, shoulder to shoulder. It's coming. So, I met the urban legend, Purple Aki, on K-Wing. He was employed as a cleaner. He's described as being a bodybuilder. He got a big presence, massive presence. That's not just his size, that's what he brought to the party. But very quiet and unassuming. Someone employed him as a wing cleaner. I tell you again, a wing cleaner, somebody who is employed, light blue t-shirts, boots, green trousers, that are identifiable. They help keep the residential wings clean. He, like lots of others, big hitters, drug lords, people high up in crime families, people who might be gang members, high up gang members, lots of them employed as wing cleaners. Just get on with the jail. So this guy had a few privileges in prison. One was showering on his own. What do I mean by that? Guarantee if anyone's in the shower and he entered, they were leaving pronto, covered in soap or not. So on K-Wing, 3 landings, residential landings. The one's landing was underground. That's where they served meals, the gym and everything else. Nobody lived there. Then you had the 2s, 3s and 4s landing. I worked on the 2s mostly. 200 and odd prisoners. A stairwell either end where people could go to their relevant landings. At night, on the evening duty, ED, people would stand staff on the stairwells on the respective landings. People could go up and down for medication and the like, but on the whole, you stayed on your own landing. The cleaners at that time were based on the 2s landing. So this evening, I'm perusing, having a mooch, a walk down. I looks up, half a dozen of the cleaners on the 3s landing. Deadpan face me. Lads, what are you doing up there? You know you're not supposed to be up there. Them looking down. Mr. Samworth, come on, don't be like that. Lads, what are you doing up there? I knew why they were up there. Mr. Samworth, please. I started to crumble. I started smiling. Mr. Samworth, don't be like that. They were up there for a shower. Yeah? They daren't shower, or didn't want to shower on the 2s landing because of said urban legends. There's lots of posts out there about him having an affinity for muscles, feeling biceps and the like. Some big lads, some well-known lads. All of them chose to move landings to shower. It makes me smile. I believe in his day he terrorised, well firstly, if you're not from Lancashire you might not have heard of this dude, this urban legend, yeah? If you're a Yorkshireman for instance. However, Lancashire, Merseyside, Wigan, St Helens, all these localities are proper urban legend. And like I say, I believe he terrorised St Helens Rugby League club. Yeah? He likes muscles. Plenty of muscles in there, weren't there? There would have been. Another thing, this guy back in the day was very well connected. You know, might not have been part of the crime family or anything like that, but very well connected. All these top criminals, you know, they all know each other. They all have connections. The Cat A unit now, a little bit more serious this. He was swilled. I was thinking I hadn't heard that word for a long time. Swilled. Hot water thrown in his face. Maybe had sugar in it, liquid napalm, maybe not. However, the perpetrator, I don't know the reason he did it, but within a very short period of time, he received disturbing news, the perpetrator. Information. Maybe information relating to his family. This is where you live. This is your wife. These are your kids. This is their school. That's the family vehicle. That's your sister-in-law's house. They're her kids. That's her kids' school. You know where I'm coming from. That sort of thing is scary. That sort of thing comes about from being connected. And for me, you know, that would be terrifying. Purple Aki, the man, the myth, the legend. I'm still smiling about the cleaners. I can see the face pleading with me. Don't be like that, Mr. Samworth. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Main man now, our Brian. Like I say, new channel incoming. Real porridge rants. You can guess what that's going to be about. More Brian, just impromptu. Might be covering politics and the like. Basically just ranting, uploading randomly, and away we go. Seriously guys, thanks for your continued support. I'm going to put a bit more time into the channel. This summer has just been so busy. Comments, I read them a lot. Liam Porter, if you watch this, send an email to the channel. I'd love to meet up and have a chat. Maybe a walk and talk round Strangeways, dude. Anybody else? Interviews starting very soon. Gonna try and do one a week. They won't be infamous people, people well known, celebrities. Just normal people who have a story to tell. Brian? Yeah, he's off. So again, can't thank you enough. We're heading towards 100,000. It's only ever been a hobby for me, this. It's something I enjoy. Get stuff off my chest and puts it out there about the prison system. Criminal justice system, which is corrupt at best and absolutely flat on its arse. How we doing, kid? So, thanks for coming. Again, God bless you all. I'll see thee.